Slavoj Žižek. The name is as intriguing as the man himself. This Slovenian philosopher, cultural critic and, dare I say, provocateur extraordinaire has become a global intellectual rock star. With his wild hair, rapid-fire delivery and penchant for referencing everything from Hegel to Hitchcock, Žižek is not your average academic. He's the Elvis of cultural theory, shaking things up and making us question everything we thought we knew about ourselves and the world. What's his main gig, you ask? Well, Žižek is on a mission to expose the hidden workings of power, particularly the sneaky ways capitalism shapes our desires, our identities, and even our unconscious minds. He argues that capitalism isn't just an economic system, it's an ideology, a pervasive force that infiltrates every aspect of our lives. Žižek is like that friend who points out the emperor's new clothes, the one who makes us see the absurdity of situations we've come to accept as normal. He challenges us to think critically, to question our assumptions, and to confront the uncomfortable truths about the system we live in. Žižek's thinking is a potent cocktail, blending the ideas of Karl Marx and Jacques Lacan with a dash of pop culture for good measure. From Marx, he borrows the idea that capitalism is inherently exploitative, creating vast inequalities and alienating us from our true selves. Lacan, the French psychoanalyst, provides Žižek with the tools to dissect the human psyche. Lacan argued that our desires are shaped by language and culture, that we are born into a symbolic order that shapes our understanding of the world. We are in essence split subjects, driven by unconscious desires that we can never fully grasp. Žižek brings these two thinkers together in a truly mind-bending way. He argues that capitalism thrives by manipulating our unconscious desires, by creating a system where we are constantly chasing after things we don't really need. According to Žižek, we are not the rational, self-aware beings we like to think we are. Nope, our inner lives are far messier and more contradictory than that. Žižek, drawing on Lacan, argues that the human subject is fundamentally divided. There's a gap between what we consciously think we want and the murky depths of our unconscious desires. Think of an iceberg. The tip above the water represents our conscious thoughts and intentions, but lurking beneath the surface is the vast submerged mass of the unconscious, a realm of repressed desires, fears, and fantasies that exert a powerful pull on our behavior. Žižek believes that capitalism is incredibly adept at exploiting this division within us. It constantly bombards us with messages that tap into our deepest insecurities and longings, creating an insatiable appetite for more. Imagine this. You're scrolling through social media and you see an ad for the latest gadget. Suddenly you feel a surge of longing. You this thing, even though you've lived perfectly well without it until this very moment. This, my friends, is the magic of capitalist desire at work. Žižek argues that capitalism doesn't simply satisfy our pre-existing needs, it actively creates new ones. It bombards us with images of perfect lives, beautiful people, and desirable objects, making us feel inadequate and fueling a relentless pursuit of more. This cycle of desire and consumption, Žižek contends, is the engine that drives capitalism. It keeps us perpetually dissatisfied, always striving for something just out of reach. We become cogs in a machine, working to consume, all the while believing that happiness lies in the next purchase.